One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
Not there yet.
But what is the part, the together part or the one part?
Both.
Child, y'all, it looks like Mendeecees is finally going back to the love of his life. Erika Dee and Yandy is a big mess. You know the only thing keeping her in that struggle bus of a marriage is her pride. And now that Mendeecees is gone and allegedly secretly married the woman that Yandy hates most, she has lost it.
Lost it.
Man, listen, I don't know what to say, man. I feel that we are in a dark place. It's been going on for a while now. If this is going to be, then, you got to take this serious. If it's not, then you got to let it go.
Do you feel you guys are at the point where you may let go?
Yeah.
Is the commitment keeping you more than the love right now?
Absolutely, 1000%. This is supposed to be forever, but it don't have to be forever.
Well, I feel like letting it go is not an option. The thought of life without you, that's not an option for me. I'm just devastated at how he feels. It seems like he's hopeless. Nothing has ever made him say or consider us being apart. I didn't think it was this bad. I'm just worried.
After M's finished his sent in prison and Yandy could finally take a break from holding the family. Down we thought it was going to be. Smooth sailing from here on out. Yandy was about making her marriage work, and they even went to therapy to address the problems within their relationship, but child, a crackpot is going to keep leaking no matter what you do. Something.
Like in DC, where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just feel like I don't want to be with him or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. I can.
Let me ask a simple question.
But it might be like,
I never say.
But it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus,
yo, what? I don't even talk like that. First of all,
exactly.
I never even talk like that.
You might be like,
humanize me. What are you talking about?
What would be better is if it was.
Yeah, all right, I'm ready for this scene to be over. This getting dumb. We have grown since I've been incarcerated.
And you watched it.
Yeah, and I'm proud of her.
I think you talk yourself into feeling like, I'm cool, I'm fine. But your behavior says, I'm not really cool with it all. And right now, what I feel like happens in my observation is you kind of take it out on Yandy, I'm gonna be in the car, can we hurry up and go? As opposed to, let's figure out how we can be in this. But what can't keep moving forward, and I hope you agree, is that Yandy feel unsupported by the #1 fan that makes the difference in the world, and that's you.
And now Mendeecees has moved on to Erika, the last person Yandy wants to see. Him with both Erika and Yandy have been going at each other for years because this sorry excuse of a man keeps playing with them both.
He completely denied Yandy. He said that this girl was crazy, that this woman was his into the music. I had nothing to worry about. And she continuously came around and sat outside in the car crying in the rain and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, something's going on. This lady's not doing this.
Now, if you've been keeping up with the drama of their lives, you know just how much Yandy hates being wrong. She's far too arrogant and prideful to admit that Mess never really liked her and rarely expressed his love for her, and she's just a pro at pretending that her marriage is perfect. Erika was M's girlfriend long before Yandy came into the picture, and even Samantha, M's first baby mama, admitted that Erika was the one woman that M's really loved. They lived together, had matching passports, went on vacations together, and she met his entire family. Erika even looked after little Mies when Samantha and Mrs. weren't around, to show just how involved she was in their lives. Quote, "He never left her alone. Believe that's who he really wants to be with Gladby, but Yandy was more successful, and Yabi Santa precious very deep in him." Quote, "Mrs. knew what kind of menace he was, and he also knew that was headed for a rough life. He needed to secure someone with enough resources and connections to hold him down, and that was when he left Erika to attach himself to Yandy, but he always had one foot in the door with Silitz. Erika, even when he married Yandy, but now that he's out of prison and financially stable enough to be his own man, the streets are saying that he just may have gone ahead and tied the knot with Erika without Yandy knowing anything about it, which is honestly kind of sad because Yandy really held this man down, dealt with baby mama drama that she really had no business having to deal with, dealt with the disrespect of his own mama, and even bust her behind to look after his children, only for him to come out and tell her that he was only in the marriage out of obligation, not because that he loved her. He also told her without skipping a beat that if she were in the same situation he was in, he would not have held her down or took care of the family the way she did.
If the roles were reversed, would you hold me down?
If the shoes was on the other foot, I don't know what I will be able to do.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So, Mendeecees finally admitted that he doesn't know if he would have stayed if the roles were reversed, and that's so hurtful because people have said to me, "You doing all this, but he do that for you?" And I've always combated with, "Yeah, you would. We love each other." But to hear him sit here in my face and be like, "I don't know."
Listen, I'm telling you the truth.
Like, that's so unfair.
I swear, these men buy audacity on sale clearance. Really, Mises and Erika have a child together, so they're bound to have some significant communication, but word is, whenever they meet up, they often did more than just participate in co-parenting dialogue, if you know what I mean. Yandy, on the other hand, has been on an every post for you, rubbing it in Erika's face that her son was nothing more than a break baby, and she was a pass-through for Mess, and Erika blames Yandy for being a side piece and ruining her relationship. So, when Ems offered to marry her, Erika allegedly jumped at it, even though she was doing so just to spite Yandy and rub in her face.
You had a baby 10 months behind me. You're the girl behind.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slide. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same stamps, vacations.
Listen,
way back 2004. I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
But
you
go
don't.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual. So I came with my receipts. Mendeecees and I traveled the world together, had apartments together.
When things were heating up between Mendeecees and Erika, Yandy had no clue. All she saw was her husband acting out while she was trying everything in her power to make their relationship work. Now Yandy knows the truth. Mendeecees has been playing her all along. She recently confronted him about not fighting for their marriage and dismissing all the sacrifices she made to get them to where they are today. Despite watching her world fall apart, Yandy isn't one to back down without a fight. She's determined not to let Erika have the last laugh. Yandy has always said that when she marries, it's for life. Allegedly, she's forcing Mendeecees to cut off all communication with Erika unless it's strictly about their child. Things have escalated, with Yandy dragging Erika for filth and accusing her of trying to destroy her home, claiming she's nothing more than a baby mama. But Erika isn't one to take the disrespect lying down. She's clapping back by posting old pictures of her and Mendeecees to prove they've always been close. Long before Yandy entered the picture, this messy situation is taking its toll on Yandy, especially now that Mendeecees has made it clear to the world that he's moved on and his heart isn't in the marriage anymore. The drama has fans buzzing, with some saying, Mendeecees clearly hates Yandy and he's definitely in the streets, but she's so obsessed with him she'll never catch on. She's going to stay in denial every time. Others are quick to add, how you got them is how you keep them. Yandy knew who he was from day one, and with all his baby mama's stories, this was bound to happen. This is what happens when you think you can fix a broken man. Yandy is at a crossroads. She can either throw her hands up and walk away from the mess, or double down and fight for her marriage. But what more can she do when her husband doesn't even think their relationship is worth saving? What do you think? Will Yandy finally divorce Mendeecees and move on with her life? Or is she going to keep fighting for someone who isn't fighting for her? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next video.